Hello and welcome to What's New in Icarus. We're going to look today at the patch notes. If you come up here to the top of your load screen, you will see this button right here, and that will take us directly to Steam, and we will be able to look at these patch notes. If we click right here, we can look at what came out yesterday for week 162, coconuts and weapon fixes. Now at the beginning here they wanted to discuss this week's weapon fixes and performance improvements. Now, if you're like me, you don't necessarily like reading all this, so I'm going to summarize what they've said. Here they mentioned previously that in experimental builds, they've been working on fixing some things when it comes to firing weapons in multiplayer setups. So in some servers on multiplayer, the people that joined the multiplayer server weren't able to fire their weapons, such as bows or guns. And this caused, of course, a problem when you've got a raging polar bear coming straight at you. So they have fixed this. It was an issue with some container issues, the game and the server not reading certain containers, since things with ammo have a bit different coding. So that's basically what this information is about. And as they say, this should provide a performance improvement by having less inventory to manage and keep updated for each player in the game. Also means that they're sending far less network data, which allows clients to be kept in better updated state and reduce the amount of unnecessary replicated data to process. So that's basically it. If you're running a server or so forth, or have a multiplayer game, it should just be a good quality of life fix. And if you have the polar bear coming at you, you should be able to shoot it now. This week we discuss growable coconuts. So we've had coconuts and we've had palm trees, but likely they haven't stacked in your inventory. So one of the things they're discussing today is that we can now harvest coconuts and use the seeds. We'll get coconut seeds when we harvest the coconuts, and those seeds can be used for crafting or planted to grow your very own coconut tree for harvesting. So you can take these coconut seeds now and you can plant them around your base using a shovel for decoration, or you can plant them in a plot, a farmable plot, so that you can grow coconuts and harvest coconuts on a regular basis. Now, do remember that you cannot chop the coconut tree to obtain wood in the harvestable plots. It was hoped that this would be the case, but if you do chop the coconut tree in your harvestable plot, you will just damage the durability and you will destroy your crop plot. This does add a nice quality of life because now coconuts are stackable up to 10. So that will be very good. Next week, they're going to be looking at some bug fixes and quality of life improvements. And said that they really ramping up to improve some things for this beginning of this year. And as we see in the photo, it looks like an iron pickaxe and has something to do with our journal, or this our little mini computer that we access through the J command or J key on a keyboard. And it gives us a lot of useful information about items. So perhaps that's going to get an improvement. I'm not entirely sure, but it is maybe a possible hint to what things they're going to improve in our quality of life. We'll look at the changelog really quick. Again, coconut snack to 10. Coconut seeds are available both in the workshop. Also, you can get them from coconut palm in the game in the desert biome. Coconut weights have been adjusted from 200 to 800. Updated coconut yield, so you get more of them from 1 to 2 to 3. And there are some other fixes here, client-side fixes, server fixes, and various network connection timeout fixes. Again, this has been What's New in Icarus. And until next time.